Must be nice. Just lay out there and get a tan, and oh, I gotta do all the work. Okay. When I first heard this story, I really didn't think much of it. But I didn't know much about this part of like northwest of Durant. I've only been through Durant, you know, and then from Durant east going back into Hugo. I never came west of Durant. So I didn't know what it looked like back in here, but yeah, I think Bigfoot could Indian paintbrush. I think Bigfoot could exist down in here. I mean, it is thick out here. I could have one watching me right now and all that stuff, and I would never know it. Golly, Cookie. Easy, Cookie. What do y'all think about this area? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now I got another area I want to go to. It's not, I don't think it's really close to the river, but I seen it coming in and I'm like, that looks like a pretty good trail. So I might go down there. I thought I seen something moving down there. It's hard to tell with the good little breeze blowing. This is the high line easement that that guy seen, but it was way back there on the other side of the river. I just came over here since he's seen it over on this side of the river. I came over here to see if I could find anything, you know, a track or some hair or something. And the ground is really hard here, so it'd take a lot to make a footprint down in here. Something been digging down in there. Woo. Uphill all the way. Where are you going? You smell something? It looks like you smell something back over there. What is it, Cookie? There's something over there? Something over there, Cookie? No? Oh, Cookie, the hot dog. He's like me. Fat and out of shape. Of course, I didn't keep him that way. I don't know where he gets all them ribeyes. And no, he doesn't eat a whole ribeye. He gives me a couple of bites. I hate them little suckers. Cool to watch. I guarantee you, I'm gonna need a shower after this. Because it is 84 degrees. The humidity is just way up there. Thinking about just going down here by the river a little bit later on and just sitting by the river being quiet. And see if we can hear anything. There's the truck. I'm hearing something right back over in there. Might be that deer I saw earlier. Okay, Cookie. Cookie's ready for the air conditioner. Saying little ribeyes, but ribeyes and baked beans. Dinner of champions. All right, y'all, back at it. This is, I'm not sure if it's called the Washita or Washita River. This is where the Bigfoot was about 3/4 of a mile east of here was walking down this river, and I just parked up there by the highway and gonna walk down here and take a look around. I don't even know if there's any way to get back in through here or not. I got here and show you the river. The Washita or Washita River, I guess. People always gotta trash the place. Never fails. I'll show you the river here right quick. Look at all the trash over there. And there's the old iron bridge. That's a pretty good sized river. This feeds into Lake Texoma. I bet there's some catfish in that booger. Anyway, we're not here looking for catfish. Well, here's maybe a trail I can get down. There's Cookie. Now, I don't know if, Bigfoot would come down here, but it just kind of makes sense if he's following. Come on, Cook. It just makes sense if he was following the river. There might be something down here. A track or something left in the mud that nobody's noticed. Man, is it thick down in here. And then later on, my wife and I are going to sit up on that big old metal bridge, and I'm going to record and see if we can hear anything. Because if there's anything hollering down that river, it should carry pretty well. And I'm going to see if I can't get something on record. And I have my night vision up there. We're going to sit up on top of that old metal bridge. And once it gets dark, this way. This is Lake Texoma. Half of it is on the Oklahoma side, and the other half is on the Texas side. And I want you to know that Lake Texoma is known for its gigantic stripers. Not strippers, stripers, the fish. I don't know, there might be some strippers out there too, I don't know. Sure is nice out here though. I I see something on the other side over there causing a disturbance in the water. I can't see what it is, but I can see the ripples in the water. Straight back, right over in there. Cool off a little bit, Cookie. But I do believe a Bigfoot could live out here. This is pretty squatchy, and for April to say this squatchy out here means a lot too. Must have kick up a breeze or something. Pretty picture right there, sun going down. One of the great things about being out here, you forget about all your problems. You concentrate on nature. And how beautiful God's planet is. And he sure did do a good job of it. And I want to thank everybody for all the prayers sent from my granddaughter. I showed them everybody that said that they were praying for her. She had a smile about it, so I told her I wasn't going to come back out here and do this anymore because I wanted to be really accessible for her, you know, not too far away from her in case she needed me. You know, she's got her mom and her dad and her grandma on the other side, but me and her have a special bond, and I just wanted to be there for her. And she told me she didn't want me to give up what I love doing because I'm worried about her. She assured me that she was all right and she's just going to be okay. And that's why I'm out here. And you hear these big old truck drivers coming down here with these Jake brakes. Why are they using the Jake brake? Come on, Cookie, let's go up here. Let's go find us a Bigfoot, Cookie. Like I say, with the Johnson Creek Campground on Lake Texoma in Meade, Oklahoma, I really like the place. It's clean, got some clean bathrooms, showers. Just too close to everybody for me. We had to drive about 15 minutes to get out here to this place. And I'll tell you, it's a good possibility that a Bigfoot could be in this area. I know we're coming through a clearing here. Looks like it might have been an old road here. Yeah, that's an old road here. Oh, that's cool. Looks like you can have sun. Ooh, the sun's bright too. Ah, there's the lake. Yeah, looks like this might have been an old place to park for you go fishing and stuff, maybe. Been closed down for a long time, looks like. We'll try. Go quietly down here and see if I might catch something on that other bank over there. Cookie's already headed for the water. He's not crazy about taking a bath, but he loves getting in the water. There he goes, into the water. The other day while I was at a campground, I didn't have a camera, I just took Cookie down to the lake to go swimming. And sure enough, what flies over? A bald eagle. Choking on lake water. Gosh, Cookie. Wish I could turn back that way, but that sun is, woo, Terrible, terrible, as Charles Barkley would say. Well, people have been fishing back there. There's a little court. And I see fishing line all over that tree in the water. Can't say it's never happened to me. Let's go back up here and look like a raccoon, or what do you think? I'll tell you what, after that hike I had yesterday, about a mile, foot's hurting. I need to get back into walking, get back in shape, y'all. Okay, let's see if I can't get off the trail here a little bit. Well, I heard that this year is going to have a bumper crop of ticks. So I don't like ticks on me. I'm not too crazy about bugs on me for that matter. Especially the ones that want to drink my blood. That's what I'm talking about. And people are still saying that I make too much noise. Well, you know, I don't want Bigfoot to think I'm out here hunting. I'm out here by myself. I got my Bright Orange Squatchin Cowboy t-shirt on. A little clean in there. What is it, Cookie? And I've said this for years, that I'm not going to wear camo out here in this woods, because who wears camo in the woods? Hunters. And what do hunters carry? Guns. And I do believe that a Bigfoot would know if he sees somebody in camo, it looks like he got a gun. And they're most likely sneaking around the woods and being quiet. And I believe a Bigfoot would know this. So I just act like I'm just out here bird watching or looking at wildlife, you know. Not looking for Bigfoot. Oh, here comes. I bet you this is that road that leads back to where we just were, I bet. And I feel stuff crawling on me already. Cookie's doing something. I gotta let him sniff. He loves to sniff. Sorry if the camera's kind of shaky. I keep trying to look around and oh wow, what in the world have I come into up here? Oh, it looks like probably just blocked the road off. I thought it was like a rock wall down here. I'll tell you what, it's been pretty hot today too. It's got up to 87 today. And it hadn't cooled off much. And there sure ain't no breeze. Yes, they just blocked this road off a bunch of rock. What are you smelling, Cookie? What do you think about the story about that guy seeing it? Or a man, a woman, and I can't remember if it was the son or the daughter. It looked like they were out four-wheeling. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the first video. We went, what I think directly was the place that they saw the Bigfoot. It was, you had the four-wheel driver back up in there, and they were in a Jeep, from what I understand. And they come up over the hill and then across the river back there. The power line easement way across the river. They said all three of them saw the Bigfoot walk across that easement. I believe that at first I didn't believe it because I've never been over in this, west of Durant, Oklahoma, and this is west of Durant, Oklahoma. And I didn't think it was just wooded back in here. But as you can see, it's wooded back here and thick. And what does they always say? He always follows the creeks. Well, this time he's always following the river, but it's a water source. And then I'm sure that I seen that deer yesterday. So there's food. So I'm pretty sure there's hogs down here. So there's plenty of food down here to support a Bigfoot. I just can't get over the fact that there were three of them has supposedly seen a Bigfoot, and not one of them could take a picture. That's just a big red flag for me. And what I've heard on the story is that a few months earlier, he was out fishing on that river, and at night, man, how long do you think that thing's been there? Wow, been there a while. He'd been down there fishing at night, and I think they said that he heard a growl, a big old howl that he said it was something like he ain't never heard. And they were fishing out of a boat, and they got the heck out of there and went back and loaded up the boat and got out of there. Now, he didn't say it was a Bigfoot, he just said it was something that he heard. And, you know, ever since I've heard that howl down at Flat Rock Booger's place down in Alabama with Joe Parker and Pat Harrison, Flat Rock, and myself. Well, I don't think Flat Rock heard it, but the rest of us did. I've been on, you know, camera ready ever since then. And I believe that, now I say this, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done in the moment. But I say that I would at least, well, I think that's going to do it for part 2. I'll be back with y'all next week with